All right, so there's this issue going around, and it's not just in the Torah movement, but it's also in the Christian movement, where, okay, so basically women wake up to the truth, right? But they're still wearing a full face of makeup. Or maybe they're doing like the little deception where it's like, I'm just gonna put a little mascara or something, right? They still have that covetousness and things like that they're not letting go. And it's been kind of being brought up recently, so I just want to make a video on it, addressing it. So basically, if you're a woman of God, you know, I'm not saying that like right away, like off the bat, you're doomed just because you're wearing makeup. I know the pruning process can take time, and I'm saying that because it took me a few years to learn, oh, I can't wear makeup at all, even just like a little bit and things like that. So I'm not saying just because you didn't know you're done sort of thing, so please don't take that the wrong way, because there's a difference between ignorance, not knowing you shouldn't be wearing makeup, versus you're willfully doing it still despite being shown the scriptures and things like that. So I'm not talking about situations also where it's like, you know, because someone was bringing up the example, like, what happened if I like lose my teeth or something like that. That's not the same thing as me wearing winged eyeliner. You need your teeth to eat. Do I need a winged eyeliner? Like, no, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's rooted in covetousness, it's rooted in insecurity, it's rooted in a lot of things. Did I say vanity? It's rooted in vanity as well, because remember what Proverbs 31 shows us about, you know, beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord shall be praised. Why is the beauty vain? Like, it's like what people aren't getting, what women aren't getting when we're rebuking people over this, is we're rebuking the vanity, the covetousness behind it. Okay, I used to wear makeup. I did the makeup. I did the eyeliner, the mascara, eyeshadow. Or if I had like a pimple or something, I'd be like, oh, just a little bit of cover up. Like, I did all of that. That's why I'm rebuking it. So are my other sisters. Also, not just because of our own testimony, because of being convicted on it, but also when you read his word, the scriptures, and I will be linking them after I finish this video. But it's like his word shows that women shouldn't be wearing makeup. And again, it's not, so if I'm holding a piece, or say for example, I'm holding eyeliner in my hand, not doing anything, but just holding it. Am I in sin? No, because it's not sinful in itself. It's what you do with it, and that's part of the problem. A lot of women are doing it for vain reasons, because I'm saying that because I used to like, oh, what if I just wear like, if I put it on my eyes, then they will focus on my eyes instead of all the other stuff going on, you know, like on my face if I had pimples or something and things like that. So I did it for vain reasons. I did it for covetous reasons. There's no good reason for a believing woman to be caking her face in makeup. You can't say like, oh, well, blah, blah. No, it's wrong to do it. And I'm not, again, lumping everyone together. I'm talking strictly to the women who are doing it in vanity, because at the end of the day, that's what it is. You're coveting a look and appearance that you don't have, and then you're going around acting like that's what you look like. It's like, I've seen pictures, I've seen videos of women when they look, how they look with makeup, right? They look, oh, so pretty and things like that, and then they take it off, and it's not that they're not pretty, they just don't look like how, like, it's just vanity. Like, they look completely different. It's almost like they shape shift their face because they do all the contouring, the blush, don't get me started on it. But for real, it's like, what are you, as a woman of God, why, you have to ask yourself, why am I focusing on my outward appearance? That's the problem, because even 1 Peter 3:3-4 shows us we're supposed to be focusing on the inward man, the hidden man, the heart, or who we are as believers, right? We're not supposed to be focusing on the outward, focusing on our adornment. Now, is it wrong for me to wear a piece of jewelry? Like, if I want to wear a bracelet or a necklace? No, because I'm not, you know, blinging it out. I'm saying this also because I used to wear a lot of my whole left arm, not the whole arm, but pretty much almost half my arm was covered in bracelets, and I had a bunch of necklaces. I had the cross necklace, the moon necklace, because like, oh, so pretty. I had my nose pierced. Like, I did all the vain looks, and that's why I'm speaking on it, and so did a lot of my other sisters. So that's why we're speaking on it, because we know it's out of vanity that people are doing this. But again, if I want to wear a piece of jewelry, no, I'm not in sin, because it's not like I'm making that my whole focus where I'm like, oh, I'm putting all these bracelets, these rings, these like, let me look so pretty, or if I want to wear a dress or wear a romper, dress up for the day, that's not wrong, because it takes me like like a minute to put it on. Now if I'm focusing constantly like, oh, I need to get the best clothes, look great all the time and things like that, that's where it becomes an issue. Like if I'm like, oh, I need to only I'm not saying, again, you can't, okay, if you're convicted and you want to wear only dresses, that's not a problem. But if you're doing it in like a vanity sort of way, like, ooh, like I need to wear, like only dresses and look so nice and look so pretty. I need to get the best dresses, like, oh, these ones, because the higher, it's more so that, so you can wear, again, you can wear dresses. If you're convicted to wear just dresses, that's fine, but don't put that conviction on others, But I guess what I'm trying to say though is, if you're a woman who's focusing so much on your outward appearance, where it's taking you so, I'm saying this because it used to take me a long time to get ready, because I would do the makeup, I would do the hair, I was like, oh, what outfit would I wear today? Like, I did it all. That's why I'm saying it. So did my sisters. We did all the vanity and things like that. So if that's you, you need to think about, okay, why am I focusing so much on my outward appearance? Especially when we know that we're not going to look this young and youthful and pretty forever. And it's not that even when you get older, you don't look pretty. You get the wrinkles, you get the gray hair. You don't stay young forever, because that's the way how he made us. That's the way how things are. So, it's one of those things. Just, I'm not saying it's not going to be hard to accept for some women. Like, what woman wants, to have saggy areas and and the gray hairs and no, it's like one of those things, but it's also like, it's the part of life, it's gonna happen. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know how to help women see, I guess, like the vanity behind it, because there's just no reason for it. There really isn't. When you look at the scriptures, when you put all the scriptures together, no, it's not a blatant commandment. But when you look at covetousness, you look at the vanity, you look at pride, you look at all these things, you look at the scriptures for it, and then you look at why you're doing it, your intentions behind putting on like a full face of makeup. Yeah, it's rooted in those things. Like, come on, like, does something need to be a blatant commandment to know not to do it? I know when it's Sabbath, I'm not supposed to watch a football game. Is it a blatant commandment? No, but when I read Isaiah 58, 13 through 14, it's like, oh, I need to turn to from my own pleasures. I know, oh, yeah, that includes not watching a football game, because how is that keeping the Sabbath holy when there's 6 days I can watch it? So why am I watching on the 7th? And I'm just giving an example. That's not a blatant commandment, but if you're a believer in covenant and you're keeping the Sabbath, that's just something not to do. It's like the same thing with makeup. No, it's not a blatant commandment, but when you look at why you're doing it, look at the intentions behind it. When you're looking at, where you're focusing so much on your appearance, that's where that's the issue. And that's why as women, we can't wear makeup. Because again, what good, even just a little bit, it's deceptive. Your eyelashes don't actually look like that. Your eyes don't look that small or that big when you're wearing the eyeliner. Your lips are not that blushy. Or not blushy, sorry, I meant the cheeks. Like when you put on the blush, or your lips are not that red. It's like, you look like it's not you. It's not who you are. It's not how y'all made you. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you take it all off, and guess what's there? This person that was there the whole time. You kicked yourself up to make yourself feel good, to make yourself look good, whether for yourself or others or for both, or wanting the attention of men and women and things like that. I wanted people's attention, but I also know it was for myself as well, because I'm like, oh, this is so fun. But it's like, it's not what I actually looked like. And again, I was spending so much time on the outward. I wasn't focusing on my inward. I mean, at times I still was, especially when I was, starting to get in covenant. It's a process, so I don't expect you to know this off the bat. But eventually, you gotta let the makeup go. Eventually, you gotta get rid of it. I'm talking to the women who are blatantly doing the covetousness behind it. There's no reason for me to wear a full face of makeup, and there's no reason for you to as well. So lose the makeup. You're beautiful the way how y'all made you.